Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people, is happening. My suspension, Fubara declares, is a blessing in disguise. IYC president also, agrees that the suspension of Ashiwaju by Ashiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu of, Fubara is a blessing, because this has opened him up more to the international world and to expose Nigeria and even Tinubu who and what he really is. And guess what? Everybody is saying it. They said, at times when we say, what the enemy meant for evil, God could turn them around. The stumbling block, we're going to make you fall, could become a stepping stone. Now, many things like that neither happen. He said they're facing na in they do, but the honest truth is that they just shoot themselves on the foot. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. According to the news report, the recent political development in Rivers State, particularly the suspension of Governor Sim Fubara, has sparked significant discord within the Ijaw nation. The president of the Ijaw Youth Council, IYC, has described the suspension as a blessing in disguise, emphasizing that it was awakening the conscience of the Ijaw people regarding their place in Nigeria, who they are and what they stand for. Reflecting on polls suggesting that IYC president noted that since the formation of the IYC in 1999, the Ijaw people have really covered to release their collective future and to look at it holistically. He stated that the crisis in Rivers State has provided an opportunity for critical discussion on their identity, political stand, and environmental concern. He further pointed out that the Niger Delta, home to vast oil and gas resources, continue to suffer environmental degradation and economic marginalization, despite its contribution to the nation's economy. The IYC president recalled historical injustice, including the impeachment of Bayelsa State first executive governor, which he attributed to external political interference. He highlighted the precise heights and the negligence of the Ijaw community, where military response to conflict often results in destruction of the entire village without thorough investigation, according to him. These actions has fueled concerns about whether the Ijaw people are treated as equal citizens within the Nigeria community. He criticized the federal government handling of resource control, demand stating that despite repeated appeal for environmental maintenance, little or none is done. Meanwhile, other regions have successfully halt all exploration until their environmental concerns were addressed, demonstrating power of unity and strategic action. He says the Ijaw people have adopted a similar approach to ensure their demands are met. He says what has happened to Fubara is a clear indication that God is the one who is in charge. Tinubu and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Nyesom Wike thought they are doing Fubara. But the truth of it is that nations of the world are becoming increasingly aware of what is going on in Nigeria, and it is already sending a serious message of who these people are and opening doors for Fubara. Fubara already is getting international recognition of his continuous resistance to oppression and call for the good of the people. So everyone is watching, and at the end of the day, we'll get to the very honest position to understand who and what these people stands for. So no one is going to allow the same thing over and over again. This is just a disguise of what they thought would be a downfall to actually propel Fubara to the heights. As the Ijaw people stand together in unity, this is a wake-up call to who we are, what we stand for, and what people see us as. It is just a blessing in disguise. If this has not happened, we wouldn't have paid attention to who and what is happening around us. It is a blessing. We are not going to see it in the negative light. We are going to see it in the honest, sincere position of what it is, a blessing in disguise. Well, my lovely, wonderful people, this is what is happening. Every single individual can see that, the Ijaw people, Fubara himself is saying, they thought they have gotten me. They thought that completely, totally have been gotten and have been beaten down, and oppression is successful. But the truth of it is, they've just opened a new layer of, of joy, of lifting, and of, opportunity to get better and better, because at the end of the day, they cannot keep me down. He says, so what has happened is a clear indication of, what's going on, and, who these people are, and all the reflection and what it really is. It has just made the Ijaw people to be more closer, united as one, with one voice, and to be able to stand together in unity to, to ascertain, that they cannot be divided any further. Okay, Wike, you can see Wike clearly is a troublemaker. You can see it. How can Wike leave his own very, talking about his state, okay, leaving Port Harcourt to go to Bayelsa, the only Ijaw speaking state, to tell the, to say to the people that to say to the people, that, he is coming as one thing or another. You can't do that. You can't go to a people and want to claim something of what you are not. And when the governor resisted him, he is spitting fire and brimstone, saying that they are oppressing him. My people, it is time when we call wake-up call for everybody to actually rise together and stand against oppression. Oppression is not, is not a thing that anybody enjoys. So when you see it being done to your neighbor, you should vehemently speak against it. All that is going on is clear evidence of, of how terrible things have been up until now, and why we all with one accord must honestly begin to, stand together and ensure that at the end of the day, we do not allow, this situation that is being sprayed at us to continue. You see, so it is a very, very, very serious wake-up call for every single person, so that together we can move forward and make all the honest position in order to get, a real transformation with what is happening currently today. So wake up, my people. Don't forget that you have a voice, and we must continue to speak up as one to end all atrocities, so that this nation can forge ahead. So it is what it is. So please don't forget, you are important. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Every one of us must continue to speak to end every atrocities and ensure that Nigeria move forward. You see, every time we neglect the position of honestly, speaking out when we should, we have given an opportunity for oppression to continue. Leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Bye for now.